Welcome to this press conference following the annual meeting of the ESM, which I had the pleasure to chair today. The Board of Governors is a familiar group of ministers for me, as it has the same formation as the Eurogroup. But in these gatherings, we focus on the ESM, on our capacity as ESM governors, making sure it is delivering on its mandate. It was a very productive meeting, one which reflects the busy times we are living at the ESM. For one, 2018 is a special year for this institution. Both the EFSF and the ESM were built out of need in the eye of the crisis, with a mandate to rescue. 2018 was the year when we could close that cycle, with the completion of the last financial assistance program. It is the perfect time to look into the future. This is what we have been doing in the Eurogroup, namely reinforcing the role of the ESM, which will translate in ESM treaty changes. But let's take this topic later today. Today, we approved the ESM's 2018 annual report, which includes a description of its activities over the past year and, importantly, its financial statements. I expect Klaus to develop this in a minute. Let me note that governors were pleased to hear that the ESM made a net income last year, which will add to its reserve fund. In times of economic growth, it is important to see strong buffers being built to prepare for the future. With an eye on the future, precisely, the Board of Governors also approved the terms of reference for the independent evaluation of Greece's financial assistance. You may recall that 2 years ago, we had the first evaluation report on financial assistance provided by the EFSF and the ESM to the 5 beneficiary members. The assessment on Greece was partial because the program was still ongoing. That program was completed successfully last year, and now a fully fledged evaluation is due. I cannot stress enough the importance I attach to this exercise. Greece's adjustment path was a long, winding road from which we all must learn. This evaluation is an opportunity for this generation of policymakers to draw key conclusions to improve crisis management and crisis prevention. The purpose of this is not to name and shame, but to use valuable lessons and inform future programs so that the ESM is better prepared to serve its members, namely in times of need. I am happy that this exercise will be led by Joaquín Almunia. Looking at his unique combination of experience and skills, I believe he is the right person to do the job. He will be supported by an ESM team, consultants and evaluation experts of peer institutions. This exercise will be carried out in the second half of 2019 and the beginning of 2020. I asked Mr. Almunia to give us an update on his very preliminary findings in December. His final report will be presented to the Board of Governors in a year's time here in the Luxembourg. I very much look forward to that. In the meantime, let me conclude and give the floor to Klaus, and thank you again.